Welcome back to Up North at 4. And joining me now is Caty Kobe. She's the Nextdoor head of community. And Caty, I know a little bit about Nextdoor, and the goal of the entire company is to make sure local communities, local businesses thrive. And how is Nextdoor doing that, would you say?
Thanks so much for having me. You're right. Nextdoor is the neighborhood app, and we are all about helping neighborhoods to thrive. And, when you think about it, local businesses really are kind of the backbone of our neighborhoods. So if we can help local businesses thrive, then we are on our way to making sure our neighborhoods are thriving. These local businesses, the mom and pop shops, they're providing us with the goods and the services that we need for our everyday lives. For sure, that's obvious. But what we often forget is that they're creating jobs, they're stimulating our local economies, they're helping with tourism, both to attract tourism and to provide exciting opportunities for those visitors. They're really contributing and shaping the overall character of our communities. So because of that, it is so important for each one of us to support them, to make sure that we can do what they can for them to continue to grow their businesses and keep things moving.
Yeah, and where we're at in northern Wisconsin here, tourism, a lot of people coming from out of town. It's a huge part of a lot of local industries as well. And you had mentioned previously that Nextdoor, when businesses are able to kind of promote themselves on Nextdoor and say, hey, we've got a great rating, we've got a lot of good reviews, they notice that in the amount of people coming to check out, whether it's a restaurant, a store itself. Like, there's been really good feedback as well. Isn't that true?
Yes, that's totally true. So some things to know. Nextdoor is used by 1 in 3 households in the United States. So it's a lot of people. We've got over 50 million business pages on Nextdoor. So whether it's somebody locally that's searching for a recommendation, or maybe somebody is like traveling and they're searching in a different location for businesses, having those word of mouth recommendations on those business pages is really, really critical for getting your business noticed and helping to grow your base. Something like 79% of Nextdoor neighbors, we have some internal data, we did some surveys. I think it's 79% of neighbors on Nextdoor said that they consider shopping at a business or using a particular service if they know that this particular business is recommended by their neighbors or perhaps a neighborhood fave winner. So what that goes to show you is that those word of mouth recommendations, right? Leaving those reviews, it's so much more important to the businesses than we think. And it doesn't cost you or I anything to go out and do it.
Absolutely. And you mentioned it just now, so I want to touch on it. The Neighborhood Faves Award. What inspired that? How did that come about?
Neighborhood Faves, so we've been doing it. This is our 7th year running this awards program. And really, it came out of a place of, at Nextdoor, we believe wholeheartedly that local businesses are critical to our local communities. Local businesses are neighbors, and actually, business owners, the people who are operating the businesses, employees, working those front counters every single day, they're all neighbors, just like you and me. They may be living down the street or like a few blocks or a few neighborhoods away. So it is really, really important to us that we wanted to create a program that recognizes and honors these folks for their contributions day in and day out. And so again, when you go on and you cast your vote for free for a neighborhood fave, you're not only giving the business that positive feedback that they frankly are looking for and that they're craving, but you're also helping them to drive their business. Because what we have found is that our neighborhood fave winners, they tend to get 6 times more recommendations. So like we're talking next level word of mouth from all of these trusted neighbors that are on Nextdoor. The business pages that have that neighborhood's fave badge on them, they tend to get 290 times the views as the pages that don't. So there's really a lot of incentive for businesses to go onto Nextdoor, not only just claim their pages, but encourage their local customers, encourage their fans to go out and recommend them and get them that nomination.
Absolutely. And the work you guys are doing is fantastic. It's awesome. And I'm sure for people watching at home, they're wondering, where can I go to get more information? So Caty, can you tell us where to get some more info for the folks at home?
Yes. Visit nextdoor.com/ Faves, Faves, and that will tell you everything you need to know. It'll give you the opportunity to sign up for Nextdoor if you're not already part of Nextdoor, and then away you can go. You can get with voting.
Perfect. Caty, I appreciate you taking the time to join me today. In the meantime, we're going to take a break. We'll be back on Up North at 4.
Thanks so much. Take care.